This is Durjo1986 coming at you on a quick review of the 90mm J-10 from Motion RC. I just got back from my maiden flight with this plane. This plane is for the experienced flyer only. On a day like this, you can easily lose orientation with this particular plane. And I believe the lights are a double-edged sword once in the air because of this particular light here and the landing gear lights once in the air. If you don't put up the landing gear, all those bright lights will clump together the further the plane flies away, to the point you can easily lose orientation. Matter of fact, this plane reminds me of the 90mm F104 Motion RC had once upon a time. Very fast plane, nice thrust, good vertical. I got the 8S version of this particular plane, but you have to be real skilled flying this plane. It's a plane for the skilled. I keep saying that, but it is a plane that you have to know what you're doing. Plus, the landing gear. The landing gear is extremely narrow with this plane. Even on taxi, if you turn too quickly, it will easily tip over. So you have to be aware of that. You could probably put in more expo or less the expo, or whatever you have to do to make it easier for you to, maneuver right and left. But I would not recommend you taking off on your taking off on this plane. If you have to maneuver right and left, you got to keep it straight, because it will tip along the way, and that is not a pleasant experience. Upon my landing approach, when I was coming in on my final turn and approach and lower the landing gear, this plane caused me to lose orientation, like I said, with the light on top and the lights in the bottom on a day like this. I believe if it was a clear day, it would be better, but I believe that I have to put some kind of color scheme on this plane so I can have a better orientation if I'm going to fly on a cloudy day like this. I was going to fly this plane again today, but I chose not to after my maiden, because it was a hair-raising experience. I'm glad that I have somewhat experience with planes like this and know what to do just in case the orientation becomes a problem. And I got it down nice and smoothly. But I do not recommend this plane for an inexperienced jet flyer, or you're just getting into jets. Get the Rebel or the Valkyrie from Motion RC. Those are better planes to probably try to go into your first jet experience. They are fast, but at the same time, they have a really nice flight envelope that you can fly slow and safe without any major issues. But this plane is definitely for the skilled flyer, and I recommend only skilled flyers only get this plane, because it costs way too much to crash this bad boy on your first flight experience. Love the detailed landing gear. I do like it, but like I said, it's very narrow, and you you will tip over with this plane because of that. So just nice smooth turns right and left. Set up your plane to the point on takeoff. You're just gonna go straight. If you have to maneuver, hopefully you just do some really microscopic turns on your takeoff. But other than that, I recommend you just do a straight on throttle and elevator lift and go into the air and enjoy your flying experience. This is Durjo 1986. Later.